What's going on? Welcome back to From Left to Right USA, where I discuss topics ranging from politics, faith, the news, pop culture, whatever's hot in the news, whatever I've observed in my own life. I just talk about it and discuss it. So today's topic is the Mike Tyson situation. So Mike Tyson, if you don't know, he was on a JetBlue flight and apparently there's video of the incident, but a passenger was sitting directly behind him. Apparently, the guy asked him for an autograph or a selfie picture with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson obliged. Mike Tyson was nice to the guy. The guy was seemed to be grateful, and then it kind of took a turn toward the negative, where the passenger was yelling at Mike and standing up over Mike, um, just kind of berating Mike, and wasn't a good situation, right, for any person, let alone to do this to Mike Tyson. But basically, what happened was, allegedly, what occurred was eventually the passenger threw a bottle at Mike Tyson. Don't know if he struck Mike Tyson or not, but he threw the bottle. Now that's an act of aggression. So Mike Tyson proceeded to get up and put some hands on the passenger. The passenger was left with a little bloody mark on one side of his head, a couple of little marks. It could have been way worse. If you watch the video, you can see the guy's like kind of holding Mike's arms, so he's not really getting full punching power. So, and I don't think Michael really was trying to hurt the guy, because it could have been really bad. Guy could have been in the hospital. It could have, it could have been really a bad situation for him. But so what I want to talk about in regards to this video and to this incident, period, was a friend of mine asked me, hey, if that was you were on a plane and a guy was berating you and talking loud and making a scene and at your expense, what would you do? That's a good question. Number one, I don't believe in just being violent with someone based on words alone. So, in this situation with Mike was already engaging with the guy on a friendly level, right? And then the guy apparently was drunk or high or something, so he decided to start yelling and making a scene in a negative way at Mike's expense. Now, words alone shouldn't make a person just get violent with another person. Now, so what I told my friend was, if I'm on a plane and somebody's doing this to me, they're just talking words, making a joke or saying something about me, then I'm just gonna reach out to, a flight attendant or somebody. Hey, this individual is causing the issue. They're bothering me. They're probably, I'm sure, bothering other people around us. Can y'all please take care of that? So it wouldn't really be a need for me to be physical in that situation. Now, if the person is making a direct threat where they're saying, hey, they're going to come and beat me up, or they're going to come hurt me in some kind of type of way physically, then that's a little different. Now, depending on the situation, depending on where they are in distance to me, and depending on their actions, then the physical, it could get physical depending on what they do. It's different between, hey, you're a really ugly guy. What you want to do about that? Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. I mean, I might laugh or whatever. It's not a big deal. Difference between doing that and then a person saying, man, I'll come over there and slap you. I'll come over there and put my hands on you. I'll hurt you. That's a totally different thing. Or I'm going to hurt you. That's totally different than somebody making a joke. So, that's what people have to understand. You have, in America, man, you have free speech. You could talk about somebody, but it's at the same time there's consequences to speaking words. And depending on where you are, it's situational. You know, you can't just say anything anywhere to any person at any time. You can't just willingly do that and just expect it to go the way you want it to go. There's repercussion. You may not be arrested for making a joke on somebody, but then somebody may take a joke the wrong way, and now it becomes another situation that you didn't apply for. You know, you weren't expecting to get that type of reaction. You wanted to just get a few laughs, and instead you got a broken nose. So, you know, that's the thing about this. And then this person chose Mike Tyson of all people to attack verbally and apparently physically with the throwing the bottle. So to me, that makes the big difference, though, throwing the bottle, getting physical. Now, the issue with a lot of people, they take advantage of these pop culture type people, these people in media, or celebrities and in music and actors and such. They almost, sometimes it seems like they seek out these individuals just so that person can spaz out, attack them physically, and it's all on camera, and then bam, it's a lawsuit, and you're getting sued if you're that celebrity, and you might have to pay out a lot of money. It seems like that's kind of like a formula, and it's really messed up to see that. Hopefully, in Mike's situation, you know, it doesn't go to something like that. Hopefully, the guy will just be like, "Hey, I wasn't sober, and I said some things, I did some things I shouldn't have done, and it's water under the bridge. Let's move on with life." Maybe that would happen. As a man, I think that's what should happen. But we'll see. But that's just my thoughts on it, man. Look, free speech is free. It's free speech, but you got there's always consequences, and it just depends on the situation. Sometimes you need to keep your mouth shut. Sometimes you can't say certain things to certain people at certain times. It just people need situational awareness, and a lot of people are lacking situational awareness. They just fly off at the mouth, and then you write a check that you can't cash. Okay, it's just how it goes. All right, man. I appreciate y'all watching my video. Make sure you like it, subscribe to my channel, share my video. I appreciate all of that. This is From Left to Right USA. I'm out until next time.